It is not new for Game of Thrones to leave questions unanswered. While people are loving Season 8, many have started to question about Ghost, the direwolf Jon Snow adopted. Many expected Jon to get reunited with Ghost in the Season 8 premiere, upon his return to Winterfell, but the direwolf was nowhere to be seen. This very same question has taken social media to storm. A loyal fan wrote, "Last night's Game of Thrones Season 8 premiere was fantastic, but I feel I speak for most of the fandom when I ask, where is Ghost?" Another fan wrote angrily, "Okay, it's heavy on my mind now. Where the hell is Ghost?" And whole social media is full of such questions. No official explanation for Ghost's absence has been given so far, but visual effects supervisor Joe Bauer has previously said the direwolf would be back for Season 8. So, we should expect a reunion of Jon and Ghost in the final season. The last time we saw Ghost was in the second episode of Game of Thrones Season 6, way back in 2016 when he was on guard over Jon's dead body. In fact, Ghost waking up was a key visual cue that Jon was about to come back from the dead, but since then? Nada. Did Ghost travel from Castle Black with Jon and Sansa, skulk around in the background of the Battle of the Bastards, pine for his master when he went off to meet Daenerys? We don't know, because we never saw him. And considering how important the Stark children's direwolves once were to the series, it's especially notable how little Game of Thrones seems to care about Ghost now. Supposedly the first scene George R.R. Martin ever wrote of the Game of Thrones books was the sequence in which Eddard Stark and his sons discovered a litter of direwolf pups, and the six became important parts of the novels and the TV adaptation after. When Jon went to the Wall, he's been an important part of Jon's adventures, finding the very first white brought into Westeros in thousands of years, battling alongside Jon against the wildling forces and protecting Sam and Gilly from harm when the Night's Watch turned against them. A fan on Twitter wrote, "I predict Ghost to be the one to sit on the Iron Throne. He's out there living his life, he's just gonna appear when everyone's dead and be like, oh cool, a throne." Another fan even questioned about the budget issues. He said, "Will the Game of Thrones producers remember Ghost before the season ends, or is direwolf not in the CGI budget?" But this question is not entirely absurd. Showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss revealed in an interview to Entertainment Weekly that we did some testing, and at a certain point they look unreal. They said, "We reached a nice balance with them. And frankly, no matter how much money you spend on CG wolves, and we've seen the best that's out there, state of the art, and some of it looks great, it still doesn't look, move, and feel like a real animal. With dragons, you get some leeway. You can't say, well, that doesn't look like a real dragon." Visual effects supervisor Joe Bauer said that we end up always shooting real wolves and doing a scaling trick with them. But the real wolves only behave in certain ways. I think that has something to do with why the direwolves are in the show, but they're not maybe as integral as they are in the books. Later, writer Brian Cogman revealed that he'd tried to bring back the white direwolf in Season 7, but after the scene was cut the series saw no Ghost for the entire run. Even though they might want to bring Ghost back, but with huge focus on dragons and whites, this might actually remain a dream. Let's hope we at least get to see the reunion of Jon and Ghost. And some role in the fight ahead. Enough for now. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.